Khristian, is that the best you've felt in a year plus, your stuff and everything?
For sure. I mean, changeup wasn't that great, curveball wasn't landing, but I mean, pretty much working fastball, cutter, slider today. So I mean, felt pretty good with those two pitches and just trusted it.
Do you feel like today was kind of the pinnacle of like a big time ramp up period for you? It looked like you had no restrictions or anything today.
Yeah, today was. I mean, they've kind of been just making sure like not putting too much stress, like high stress pitches and stuff. So days like today where there weren't many runners on the base, then or base path, then they'll let me kind of ramp up a little more. But yeah.
When you come into a start like this, do you kind of have like that feel like you show up to the park and you're like, yeah, I feel like, you know, this is my day to day, or is it just one of those things where you go out there and you just kind of figure it out as you go along?
Well, yeah, I was just building off last week. Just had a little rough first inning, but settled down and pounded the zone. And I mean, coach always preaches to us when you pound the zone, good things happen. So just build off of that and just trust my stuff.
That sixth inning, and I know you brought up this term in your first start because you faced a similar jam in your first start where you said you kind of had to bulldog through it. Was that sort of a similar case where Bloomquist comes out, he lets you try and finish off the inning and you're able to get through it?
Yeah, he just came out there and talked to me, just like asked me if I want this guy, and I, no doubt, like I just kind of tried to fire me up some, and they got a little bloop single or whatever it was, bloop double, and just had to come back in and get the next guy, and so they trusted me to stay in there and get the job done, so it feels good.
Will, big home run for you today in the dugout. Looked like there was a lot of emotion after it too, almost like you just wanted to get that one, you know, the weight off your shoulder. Can you take us through the emotions of that?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working pretty hard and trying to stay with the process, and it's been tough. I mean, I love this game so much, so I'm never going to give up on it. And so to finally have the process come and show results with it was really big. But I'm nowhere close to where I need to be, and it's not over yet, so I had to keep working.
Willie said yesterday that 1 through 9, there's never going to be a day where everyone's firing. And recently, there's been guys at the bottom of the order that have really stepped up when some of the top half guys are maybe getting off a little bit slower to start in the game. Yesterday was Isaiah with his 2-run shot immediately. You got the spark going today. Do you feel that the bottom half of the order, that everyone's kind of picking each other up with this lineup so far?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like there's a weak spot in our lineup. I mean, I trust every single guy that walks up to the plate, whether it's a guy off the bench, a guy that's been in there, a guy that's struggling, a guy that's raking. I mean, I feel like every pitcher on the other team's got to be scared to pitch to every guy that walks up. There's no let up in our lineup, so it's been really fun. Enjoy playing with that.
What specifically have you been working on over the last few weeks?
Same things I've always been working on pretty much. Just laying off sliders, trying to get pitches in the zone, getting out of the zone way too much. So just working on that, but it's a lot of mindset stuff, going up to the plate with confidence, being able to relax and not press too much, not get too wrapped up in results, which is really hard to do. I mean, you walk up there, you see under 200 up on the board, and you're like, the heck, man, but you gotta trust the process, and I found that every time you do that, the game's gonna reward you. That's why I love playing this so much. I mean, you work hard, game's gonna reward you.
You guys have 10 conference wins now. It's kind of just for all three. You guys have 10 conference wins, through 12 games. Is that kind of just the level of confidence kind of increased, kind of as the conference play has kind of started to go on?
Yeah, I think. I mean, conference, non-conference, we come with the same energy every single day. It's been really fun. No matter who it is, we show up and we're trying to beat the other team. We're out there competing as hard as we know how. We're getting closer as a team each and every day. I think that's just going to keep getting better.
You're pretty aggressive a little bit in that at-bat where you hit the homer. Obviously it varies, I assume, sort of from pitcher to pitcher and based on what you know and intel or whatnot, but how good does it feel to be able to just kind of waste no time and blast one 440 feet like that?
Feels good. Feels good. Nothing better than a barrel. That's all you can ask for.
What did you see from Khristian today from your front row seat, Brian?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, slider and cutter were really good today. he was controlling glove side. Yeah, I mean, just it made my job real easy back there. It was fun to catch him.
What have you noticed from a catcher's perspective, the difference from this staff compared to last year? The numbers show that there's just obviously a lot of different guys this year, but the numbers from this staff compared to last year are pretty eye-opening.
Yeah, you know, these guys work really hard. You know, I don't really like to compare this year to last year a whole lot, but you know, we have a really good group of guys that all work hard. You know, likewise for offense, I trust every guy that we roll out to pitch. So it's fun to be back there.
Campos, you had a pickoff play in Game 1, and obviously home run shot today. And you were obviously nominated for the Golden Spikes Award. Does that make you thrive to compete even more since you get such high recognition, especially in the Pac-12?
Yeah, you know, that recognition is cool, but you know, not that I don't care about it, but you know, my goals are with the team. You know, if I go for every game we win, I'll take that. So you know, my goal is just to win as many games as we can.